Calendula, also known as field marigold, Calendula arvensis, pot gold, most commonly known as calendula, is, according to Wikipedia, a species of annual and perennial herbaceous plants in the daisy family Asteraceae, known as marigolds. These plants are native to southwestern Asia, Western Europe, Micronesia, and the Mediterranean. Other plants of this genus include marigolds such as corn marigold, desert marigold, marsh marigold, and plants of the genus Targetes. Calendula is from the Latin word calendae, meaning little calendar or little clock. Marigold, the common name, refers to the Virgin Mary. The most commonly grown of this genus is pot marigold, Calendula Oficianalis, of which many cosmetic and beauty products are made. Calendula and cosmos are the two birth flowers for the month of October. In history, calendula was not a medicinal herb historically, but it was used for headaches, red eyes, fever, and toothaches. Historic uses were for magic, as a potion made of calendula would reveal fairies. In another use, an unmarried woman with two suitors would take an ointment of calendula, marjoram, wormwood, thyme, and honey to reveal her true match. Greeks and Romans used marigold in rituals and ceremonies, sometimes as crowns or garlands of flowers. Calendula blooms are sacred flowers in India and are used to decorate statues of Hindu deities. Historically, the most common use for calendula was culinary for its color and flavor in dumplings, wine, oatmeal, and puddings. In England, calendula was cooked with spinach or used to flavor stewed poultry. The petals are edible and may be used fresh in salads or dried to color cheese or as a saffron substitute. It may be used to add color to soups, stews, poultry, custards, and liqueurs. Dyes. The flower lends shades of honey, gold, orange, light browns, and vibrant yellows as dyes. Chemistry. The blooms of C. officinalis have flavanol, glycosides, triterpene, oligoglycosides, oleanine type saponins, and sesquiterpene glucoside. Pharmacological effects. Calendula oil is used medicinally. The oil of C. officinalis is used as an anti-inflammatory and a remedy for healing wounds. Calendula ointment are skin products available for use on minor cuts, burns, and skin irritation. However, evidence of their effectiveness is weak. Plant pharmacological studies suggest calendula extracts have antiviral, anti-genotoxic, and anti-inflammatory properties in vitro. In herbalism, calendula in suspension or in tincture is used topically for treating acne, reducing inflammation, controlling bleeding, and soothing irritated tissues. Limited evidence shows calendula cream ointment is effective in treating radiation dermatitis. Topical application of C. officinalis ointment helps prevent dermatitis and pain, reducing the incidence rate of skipped radiation treatments in randomized trials. Calendula has been used for abdominal cramps and constipation, as tests were performed on rabbits. Another study with C. officinalis extract has shown anti-tumor cytotoxic activity and immunomodulatory properties, lymphocyte activation in vitro, and anti-tumor activity in mice. Warning: calendula plants are known to cause allergic reactions and should be avoided during pregnancy. Calendula. So, some of the websites that show how to make salves are mountain rose herbs with their calendula-infused herbal oil recipe. And then Lovely Greens has a herbal healing salve that you can make in about 4 hours. And then Edible Wild Food is another site that has a recipe for calendula salve. And according to Hannah Maloney of Gardening Australia, you can pluck the petals to eat raw in a salad. And I really do believe that there are benefits to calendula because the leaves are so soft and shiny. And this is a different variety. This is Pacific Beauty. And it comes in this really beautiful gold color. And then it has a white color and then a muted yellowish orange color, which I'm not sure if you could tell the difference between these flowers and these flowers, but these are a lot brighter orange and these are a little bit muted orange. And I have another variety that I grew back in 2020. I have the seeds and I just put them in the ground, and hopefully they'll come up. But the petals of that other variety, there are way more petals, and I do believe when you put this up to your skin or when you feel it, it is so smooth, and I'm sure it has good qualities. Maybe it's just a little bit of a irritant for pregnant ladies, but I believe in the use of it. And so here is a bud where all the petals fell off, and all this green stuff right here is going to become the seeds. So all this green stuff here, so you just wait for it to dry out, and then you just pluck off all these little things and save them, keep them dry, and you can replant them the following year. And as you can see, this plant is doing really well. I had it here last year in a flower bed, and so this here is the light orange, and over there is the darker orange. So it spans the whole section here and draws in pollinators, and it's beautiful, colorful, bright, and it really picks up your day when you see it. So I hope you grow some calendula of your own. It loves the sun and it grows really easily. It's a no-fail type of plant. At the moment that the plant is about 18 inches tall, and it has an upright way of growing, and in between it I have some yarrow, some pink yarrow, and that's a perennial. And these can be perennial as well if your climate's not too cold. It dies back a little bit in the winter, but it still has a few blooms and it still has the green leaves. Now if you live in a colder climate, you may have to bring it in or protect it a little bit, but it came back for me even more than ever, and I love it so much. And do check out Lovely Green's recipe for salve. It looks like it's really smooth and high quality stuff, and great for your skin. And if you have children with eczema or psoriasis, or if you have it, it's a good thing to put on. And sometimes I'm almost tempted to just take the flowers and rub them directly onto my skin even, or just to eat the petals, which I will taste it here in front of the camera. It has a very floral taste, and you know what, eating it raw can give you some of the qualities that you like, that you may want for health. And I could see this being put into a salad and mixed up with the balsamic vinegar or something. It would be delicious.